For Spaces Productions, this is Eat the Right Thing, the podcast.
My name is Jay. How may I serve you today?
Hi, can I get a number one, please?
For your drink?
Can I get a small hot coffee with just cream?
I mean, people can relate to this, but have you ever been the fat kid on the school bus? And I'm not saying like the kid who may have been a little pudgy or a little husky. I am talking about the fat kid on the school bus, and you just dread the moment when the bus is too full for you to try to find a seat. Well, that was me. And that's kind of been a metaphor for me my whole life. I've always been, as my mom likes to say, pleasantly plump or a little on the husky side. And it's been something that I've been battling with ever since I can remember. Some of my earliest memories that I have are actually connected to food or related to food in some type of way. So as I get into my 30s and the idea of becoming a father and just looking at my own mortality, it definitely makes me want to not only change my eating habits, but just figure out how, if I were to have a son or a daughter, how I could pass on my knowledge to them so that they won't necessarily have to go through the same things I went through. So getting through the holidays was a big thing. I knew I wanted to make changes to my diet and my lifestyle. I didn't know if I necessarily wanted to put those changes into place when I first thought of it around October, because we have my anniversary around that time. And then afterwards we roll into Thanksgiving. And who's really trying to diet on Thanksgiving? There's the stuffing, there's the yams, and mac and cheese. How can you go through Thanksgiving with no mac and cheese? As crazy as it sounds, I feel like I just needed more time. I just needed more time to get to that point where not only did I feel empowered to let go of the mac and cheese, but I will have my own mac and cheese alternative. And it doesn't help that right after Thanksgiving is my birthday. It's difficult to start change in the middle of such a large event. Come through Christmas time and there's just ziti, there's fish, there's pink stuff. My dad actually did a Christmas barbecue this year, so there was sausages, turkey burgers with spinach, and it all leads toward New Year's. And New Year's is this moment when you're supposed to go out, you're supposed to just drink heavily, destroy your liver, and celebrate this new year by making out with someone as the clock counts down. What am I going to do in 2018 that's going to be different than any other time? Because currently everything I've done up to this point has been a lot of the same. I've been drinking. I've been eating the red meat. My body feels awful. I need a break. I need to do something. I want to radically change my eating habits, but I don't want a diet, because I feel like a lot of people in the new year, they always get these diets and these great ideas of things that they're going to do and all these New Year's resolutions, and they don't last. Most New Year's resolutions are done before the end of January. So I knew going into 2018 and moving forward, I not only wanted to change my lifestyle, but I feel like I needed a level of education, hoping that with most things, being woke about my food would make me have to bear the burden of knowing, like, yeah, this burger's delicious, but some animal was grossly mistreated and murdered for me to be actually able to enjoy it. So as the clock struck down, I got an idea and I wanted to start over. I felt like I needed to hit the reset button. And how exactly I was going to do that, I wasn't 100% sure.
4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year!
So while looking for online and scurrying the social medias, I was looking for some type of way that I can kickstart my 2018 by challenging myself, but without breaking myself. I know I wanted to do some form of a detox, and I wanted to focus mainly on fruits and vegetables. So I just kept looking, and I remember my father telling me about a program that he was super excited about called the 10-Day Green Smoothie Cleanse. So I checked it out, and the information was interesting none the least.
The creator of a brand new weight loss plans that's shown some record-breaking results. Her followers have lost 400,000 pounds. Please welcome nutritionist and author of the 10-Day Green Smoothie Cleanse, my friend JJ Smith.
It was created by JJ Smith, and it's pretty straightforward. It's basically blending up vegetables and fruits, and essentially you consume this and only this for 10 days, and it's supposed to like help jumpstart your body. To me, this sounded perfect. Like, my dad has done it several times, and he introduced me to it when I was in the middle of doing a water fast. Trust me, a water fast was not how I was trying to start off my year. I wanted something that was kind of like a mid-level challenge, something that I could kind of easily do to help boost my self-esteem and my confidence going into 2018. And I've decided on it. I'm decided on this 10-day smoothie cleanse. And, you know, first I think I have to go talk to my wife, Lauren, to see if she's on board. I'm not sure how many people that are listening to this are actually married, but if you are married, you will know that you can't necessarily just run around and do things without your spouse being on board. It makes it extremely difficult when you're trying to maybe cut out your carbs and the refrigerator is full of, you know, breads galore. Your cupboards are full of chips and cookies. It generally helps that if you can get everyone on the same page. And that's what I have to do. So I'm going to have to sit down and talk to my wife and see if she wants to go in on this 10-day cleanse with me. So I'm going to see how that goes. So what did you make? Did you make tacos?
Yeah, I made shrimp tacos with rice and beans.
Yeah, it looks good. Smells good. You have to do like put a little bit of toast on the tortilla there.
Mm-hmm. Gotta toast them.
Yeah, this is good. Like, I think this would have been good hangover food, but we actually didn't need a hangover food because we didn't go out New Year's Eve.
No,
we just.
What did we drink?
Yeah, we watched the ball drop, and then from there it was. We ate cookies.
We got insomnia cookies delivered.
We ate sugar cookies and snickerdoodles and oat milk cookies. We didn't even have anything really flashy like a peanut butter M&M or anything.
I mean, I think I should mention that it was 8 degrees out.
It was freakishly cold.
Painfully cold.
Yeah, I want to say for me personally, I'm tired. Like my body is. I didn't want to put. I've just been doing a lot since like. I want to say since September, our anniversary. There's been something every month.
Yeah.
That it's like a large gathering. There was the anniversary, and then October has Halloween.
Yeah.
November has Thanksgiving. Then there's Christmas.
Your birthday too.
My birthday, and then there's New Year's. I feel bloated.
Yeah, I feel it. I get it.
You know, I just feel like you ever see a person and they're wearing socks that are too small, and it's like the sock is really stretched out, but it's not really given. So there's like mounds like foot.
They got the size small on, and they need the large.
Yeah, that's what I feel like inside. I feel like I have been thinking, and I mean, just hear me out. I think I want to go vegan-ish.
You think you can do it?
I don't know. I do love a burger.
I know.
I had a burger yesterday.
You sure did.
I had a burger with a fried egg and 3 slices of bacon.
Yeah. Oof.
Yeah. I don't know. I believe I can, you know?
Yeah.
You know, I want to start, like, I just want to get my feet wet. So have you heard of that, it's like the 10-day cleanse? Mm-mm. So this lady, JJ Smith, she invented this, well, I don't know if she invented it, but it definitely popularized it. Mm-hmm. She invented, this 10-day cleanse, and it's pretty much, you drink 72 ounces of green juice for 10 days.
You drink 10. How many do you drink a day?
You drink 72 ounces a day. And that's like the big one. You could do one where you drink half of that and then eat, I guess, like a reasonable dinner for the first 5 days. And then after the next 5 days, you're supposed to just drink nothing but the green drink.
That sounds tough.
Yeah, it does sound a little tough, doesn't it? It sounds better than the water fast.
Anything's better than the water fast.
Yeah, the water fast was actually pretty tough. But I did that.
You did. So you did that. You can do anything.
That's very true.
Hands down.
Oh, you love me.
So much.
Oh. So I want to do that. I want to start tomorrow.
Okay. I mean, we are a vegetable house already, so.
We are a vegetable house, so I feel like, do you want to get in on this?
Yeah, I could use a cleanse. I'm sure I could.
Mm-hmm. Cleanse your body?
Cleanse my body. Start the new year off right.
Yeah.
So, after the cleanse,
right.
You're going to do it for 10 days.
Yeah.
Then what do you do?
Then I'll figure it out. I think I just want to learn how to eat better.
Yeah.
And I think if it's cutting out meat, maybe not cutting out meat, I don't know. I feel like I want to go on a journey and talk to some people and figure some things out. But, I'm just going to start with the 10-day cleanse first and then figure out my diet from there. Hopefully, something I can just do ongoingly. Like, I don't want it to be a diet. I want it to be like a lifestyle change.
I'm here for it. I feel like we could do it together.
Okay. Are you fearful? Are you fearful that I might look too good at one point and then it'll all go to my head?
I'll have to fight someone? Oh, God. I already know you're going to be out here in just a Speedo answering the door.
My Instagram pictures is nothing just but me side flexing.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to try it for 10 days and we're going to see what's up from there. And then after that, we'll see. I think after the 10 days, it probably will be some variation of a vegan diet. I think I want to let go of meat for a little bit. Alcohol, caffeine, and see where that takes me.
You better enjoy these tacos tonight.
These tacos?
These shrimp tacos.
Yeah, I think I will thoroughly enjoy your shrimp tacos.
It's not a fish taco, so that joke don't work.
What? What joke?
Whatever.
What joke?
Well, you said, I guess...
What?
You looked me intensely in the eye.
Well, Lauren was super into the idea. She's so supportive. I can't even express how important it is to have a supportive spouse whenever you're trying to do anything radical like this to your diet or to your body. And if you can't get a spouse, just try to get a group, someone that can be on your side. If you need, find me. I'm on Instagram. I'll help you out. I'll be there. I'll cheer for you in the corner. Everyone needs a cheerleader when they're talking about changing their diet. So it's great having her by my side and being supportive. Like, she makes me happy. So moving forward, I know that there's certain goals that I have to set up and educate myself more on what's necessary for the 10-day cleanse. But most importantly, I have to get on the scale. No one likes getting on the scale. No one likes it. It's like visiting your dentist or going to the ER. Like, if you're there for a reason. If you're getting on the scale, it means something's up. It's never just like, hey, let me just go hop on the scale like it's like a TV show. It's never a great thing. But my greatest fear with stepping on any scale at any particular time is that seeing the number would damage my psyche so hard that I won't be able to move forward. I'll fall down a spiral of just sad binge eating pizza off of my stomach and my underwear and washing it down with root beer floats. And that's not the way I'm trying to live my life any longer. So I'm just going to have to understand that that number on the scale doesn't represent who I'm going to be. It just represents who I was. All right. Well, here's nothing. Started and what better time is now? This is very private. I feel like I'm letting you in to the insides of my body. All right. I currently weigh 352 pounds, which is a total of 40 pounds gained since July of 2007. Oh, God. Scales, man, they're like honest friends, you know? It hurts. Hurts a lot. But just gotta turn that inward toward motivation. Hopefully, anytime I feel like giving up throughout this 10-day process or throughout this 90-day process after the initial 10 days, I just gotta remain focused and just think about how far I've slipped back and just gotta move forward. Ah, man. It never feels good. It just never feels good. The numbers never look good. Even when they look good, they don't look good. I just, it's like your body, it's like inside, you know, you've done too much. I felt it, and it hurts, man. You step on that scale, I even have a special fat guy scale. It's this ginormous digital scale, I think, that can weigh up to 500 pounds. And it just sits to my bathroom, and it teases me, you know, it trolls me from the corner, and I have it turned up so that the screen's never facing me. And it shouldn't cause me this much anxiety to talk about my weight or to step on a scale. Stepping on that scale and having all of you along for that journey was difficult. It's hard hearing those numbers, saying them out loud. It's tough, man. It's scary. It's scary. I think the part that hurts the most is when you've lost weight and you always tell yourself you'll never go back up to the weight that you've previously was at, and then you do. Well, I don't think people who don't have weight problems or have problems with eating fully understand the mental battle that you go through when you step on that scale and it hurts, and the only thing that makes you feel better is the same thing that hurts you. I think moving forward, I should probably avoid scales for a while. I'll probably weigh myself after the 10-day cleanse just to see where I am. I mean, I had to weigh myself initially to see where I'm starting, and from there be able to set my goals. But I feel moving forward, I don't want to do weekly weigh-ins, maybe monthly weigh-ins, possibly quarterly weigh-ins. I would just rather really, really focus on the health and eating proper. I know that if I focus on eating the right thing and doing the right work, my body will reward me with it, and I won't need the numbers on a scale to let me know that I'm doing well. All right. Well, now it's just time to move forward. Always focus forward. And after the break, we're going to start the 10-day Green Smoothie Cleanse. This episode of Eat the Right Thing is brought to you by Hungry Harvest. Hungry Harvest is a farm-to-doorstep produce delivery service that brings healthy fruits and vegetables directly to your home each and every week. And they actually brought us a package this week, so let's go ahead and check it out.
It's a nice box.
It is a really nice box.
Oh,
wow.
Wow, this is awesome already.
Let's see what we got. So this week we have mushrooms. We have a bag of sprouts? Brussels sprouts. I look forward to eating these.
Yeah, we're going to roast those.
Yeah, slicing them up with some garlic. This looks delicious, like some iceberg lettuce. Right? Oh, hey. Wow, look how beautiful that one is.
So Hungry Harvest finds these produce that is destined to go uneaten and gives it a home with you.
Green peppers. We have
radish.
2 radishes. What are we going to do for radish?
We'll look it up.
I think that's going to be this week's challenge, is something to
They curate variety boxes with this fresh rescued produce and pack it up for delivery to your doorstep for 20 to 40% less than the groceries. I mean, who doesn't want to save some money?
4 potatoes. This is super exciting.
This is awesome.
This is definitely going to get us through the whole entire week. And this is the mini. I can't even imagine how much more you would get with the
next size up.
Yeah, the next size up. And the great thing is this thing can be boxed right back up. And I feel like we can just slide it into the bottom shelf of the refrigerator for now.
And for a limited time, Hungry Harvest is offering up a $5 coupon to all of our listeners. That's right. For everyone listening to Eat the Right, they can get $5 off on their order just by using promo code Eat Right, Do Right. Again, that's Eat Right, Do Right. All one word when you sign up at hungryharvest.net/eat right. Again, that's hungryharvest.net/eat right. And just go out there and just save some fruits and vegetables. I mean, they don't want to be thrown away, and they'd rather be consumed by you. And at such a discounted price, why wouldn't you want to consume them? I mean, look at everything we got in our box. How amazing is that? So don't hesitate. Sign up now. To get started on this cleanse, I decided to go back in and actually order the book, The 10-Day Green Smoothie Cleanse, Lose Up to 15 Pounds in 10 Days by J.J. Smith. I actually ordered it on Amazon, using my Amazon Prime that I had from Christmas. And the book is actually pretty straightforward. It's not a super long read, and it breaks down. So there's 2 different versions of the actual 10-day green smoothie cleanse. You could either do 3 drinks a day, and then that's all you consume, along with other fruits and like things like boiled eggs, tuna, handfuls of nuts to help satisfy your hunger. Or you can actually do a modified version of the 10-day green smoothie cleanse where you actually consume smoothies for breakfast and lunch, and then you have a wholesome, sensible dinner, something along the lines of like a salad or something like that. Right? You wouldn't necessarily want to eat 2 smoothies and then have pizza. You want to stay away from carbohydrates and keep all of your meals focused more toward leafy greens and vegetables. So with that being said, after thumbing through the book and realizing that I do need to add a couple things to my pantry and a couple more accessories, it's off to the races. And the first thing that I know I'm going to need to do is to get a new blender. She highly recommends getting a blender that's over 1,000 watts. Our current blender, it was really great for mojitos and Long Island iced teas that you buy prepackaged and just add ice, but that's kind of it. So I'm going to have to go buy a new blender. And what better way to get a new blender than to use my Christmas money? Like, I'm a 30-plus-year-old man, but every once in a while, people still give me Christmas money, and it's awesome. I can actually buy things that excite me. It's great. I'm just going to go to the closest Target and just pick one up and get off to the races.
Here we go. Oh, no, my wallet. Oh, no, my headphones. At this particular Starbucks in King of Prussia, there's an older gentleman that works here. It just makes me want to do better at my own job. Let's see here. Professional Ninja Blender 1000. Currently on sale. Hey, how's it going? Cool. I have this. Yeah. You guys were slammed yesterday, I imagine, huh? Really? Oh, was that?
We had moments, but okay. It wasn't bad. I was here I didn't come in until noon yesterday. I was here from 12 to 8, but no, it really wasn't bad. Sadly, because it makes the day more.
Hey, rock star.
Well, that's good. I know some stores. My sister works at one, and her store got pretty swamped.
So this was 50?
Yeah.
And that's your balance.
Okay.
How are you today? Fabulous. Had to work with my buddy John here today.
Oh, Lord.
Our local Eugene Ormandy. He don't know. You ever hear of Eugene Ormandy? The Philadelphia. Yeah. Okay.
That was a long time ago. You're showing your age.
I know. That's okay. Sure. Father time waits for no one, not even you, my friend.
All right, awesome. All right, thank you. Have a good one.
All right, so now that I've gotten my super nice fancy pants blender, and I'm super excited for this blender because not only will I be able to make smoothies, but apparently I can make salad dressings and salsa, and there's a different tops that I can put on it to do other things. It's more like a food processor. I used to have like a smaller, I guess like a bullet for the drink, but since it's going to be me and my wife Lauren doing it, we actually needed something bigger. So this works out really well, and plus I'm pretty sure if need be, I can still make a really mean mojito with this blender. So that's exciting. So next we need to get some food. So on the list of foods that is approved for the cleanse, it's a pretty small list. It's pretty straightforward. She has like a shopping list that you can go with if you want. I did not. I kind of just like read through the shopping list and decided the fruits that I like and the things that I didn't like, and I just didn't add those to my shopping cart. However, she highly recommends that you want to change up your leafy greens as often as possible. And they have to be giant leafy greens like iceberg lettuce and things like that that have no nutrients, wouldn't work. You want to get like nice, beautiful leafy green type things. So your spinach, your kale, your collards, things along that line. Also, she highly recommends frozen fruit over fresh fruit because I guess it helps with the blending process. But I'm also buying a ton of fresh fruit as well to snack on in between. And some nuts, some herbal teas. My dad recommends a certain detox tea. So we'll see about that. I'm not really fond of tea drinks. We'll see. But first, we'll just go to the grocery store. We'll stock up, and then we'll just take it from there.
I did not go down the pizza aisle on purpose. Cauliflower pizza. Yo, get all of them. We're having pizza tonight. All right, cool. I did not do that on purpose, by the way. I really did think that, where I think of like ice cream and stuff, I always think the fruit is down the same way. But now you're on like... See, no, there it is. There's berries. All right. Let's see here. We'll get a big old bag of mango. Make you a mango smoothie. Maybe get one of these mixed berries. I'm not really...
I like the mango better.
Yeah, I think the mixed berries kind of have like a little seedy taste. I want to check out what their produce is looking like.
Make sure I don't change my mind.
You too. How y'all doing? Y'all have a pipe close to over in Texas?
Yeah.
I have my phone number.
That's what happens when we buy bougie food. We spend $78. Oh, wow. I guess a couple.
All right, so I have all of my groceries. I've got my super fancy new blender here, and I've been spending like the last 2 hours like really figuring out how to actually blend your food. It just sounds like a weird thing. Like, what is the texture going to be like? What is it going to taste like? I've always imagined blending food and drinking it, like equating it to when your mouth is like wired shut and you have to like blend cheeseburgers and eat them through a straw. Like, I just imagine the texture being kind of liquidy and chunky at the same time, and not necessarily smooth and moist like a milkshake. I kind of imagine it being like a well-made salsa and like a puree, and that doesn't sound super exciting, but you know, we're going to try to blend this up. So we will see. We start tomorrow. And the funny thing is all the things that I've read have said that you want to blend your smoothies a day of to give them the best taste and consistency and flavor. And my wife is not a morning person. By not a morning person, every morning she stumbles out of the room. She haphazardly walks into the bathroom, and then she emerges a new person after 30 or 40 minutes. But there's like a strong hour gap in between the time that she goes to work and the time that I go to work. And I am an annoying morning person. I am the morning person who wakes up excited every morning, ready to go. My engines are firing, at the latest, like 6:30, at the earliest, maybe 5. And I am just revved up. So it's going to be interesting to see how that dynamic will shape out when I'm blending at 6 a.m. and my wife doesn't have to get up till 7. So I look forward to asking her, hey, did you hear that? Did you hear that smoothie? Did you hear that spinach and pineapple mixed up together? Yeah, you heard that. Yeah, I'm sorry I woke you up with the sounds of the blender. But it's for 10 days. So she can tough it out for 10 days. I mean, hopefully, we'll see. Okay, so this is the first day of the smoothie cleanse, and I will be making a concoction out of spinach, fresh bananas, mangoes, and what all the videos instructed me to do was pretty much to do a fistful of leafy greens and then a cup of water for every fistful of leafy greens, and then blend those up first. So that's going to be the process. And then after we blend those up, then we throw in all of our frozen fruits. We blend that up, and then I guess you just mess with it till you get the right consistency, and essentially I'll be able to fill up enough for the both of us to consume over the day. And that's going to be the real trick, is mixing enough leafy greens and vegetables and fruits and water into this concoction to see how it goes. So my first day, let's see how it rolls.
Say you're supposed to take the stems out. This Ninja blender looks so legit. Jesus. But now I look forward to all the possibilities of all the possible creations I can make, like salad dressing and salsa and puree. I don't even know what puree is. I'm going to puree something. Following the instructions, I put 2 gorgeous fistfuls of kale into this bad boy. Oh man, kale's everywhere. Jeez Louise. To kill a murder. To kill a mocking tree. No, none of those work. None of those landed. I'm going to take those out in the post. I'm making 4 fistfuls. 4 things of water. Why not? I think the best thing about this particular blender, and I'm not trying to be a spokesman for Ninja, because they're not sponsoring us in any way, but the cool thing is that there's so many safety precautions. You have to snap this blender into place and then snap that into place, which is like the top latch to get a good blend going. All right, now we're going to get the frozen mangoes. Apparently, frozen mangoes work better than non-frozen mangoes, but we do got the fresh bananas in here. Banana. All right. Sweet Jesus. This frozen. Wow, this looks delicious. Press the... There we go. That's the lever. Looks good, but does it taste good? Oh, it's a little chunky. Might need to add something else into here. It's not bad. Not bad at all. This is all right. I feel like I could do this. All right. 10 days.
Okay, so this is my first day on the actual cleanse, and I gotta say, the smoothie ain't bad, man. It's not bad at all. Like it's like you have to chew it, and in the book she highly recommends that you get it to like a chewy level, but it's not like a chew like you would like eat a chicken. It's more like I don't know, it's more like a jello-y. It's like if you had ice cream and there was some fruit in it and you just had to like chew it up right quick. It's not bad. The consistency is cool. I really enjoy the flavor. The look of it makes me feel like I'm doing something healthy. And I think that's like the most important thing. Is like when you put it in there and you blend it up and it's like, and it's super loud and you just see like what you thought was like a bowl of vegetables and fruit turn into like a juice, and then you pour that juice into your container. And it's just kind of cool, man. It makes me really feel like I'm taking steps to be healthy. It makes me feel like a healthy adult. Like, yeah, I get up in the morning and I blend my dinner, and that's awesome. I will say that by lunch I was pretty hungry though, and when dinner came around, I was 100% ready to chow down on some din. Because the smoothies they do leave some to be desired. It's not super filling, but it's not like I'm super hungry. It's kind of a weird in between state. I tried to actually avoid eating any tuna or anything like that because I am trying to, after this, transition into a more plant-based diet. So I kept most of my snacks to just more fruits and vegetables, which was cool. So we'll see how this continues out. But for the first day and the first smoothie, it was a great success. And I look forward to the next 9. I don't think it's going to be nearly as difficult as the water fast, which was horrendous. Maybe I'll end the season on a water fast again so you guys can actually bear witness to to that feat of impossibility of just only consuming water to satisfy your body. In conclusion for this episode, I want to say, if you are like me, I've always believed in what I like to call the butterfly effect or the cocoon. I always like to believe like people would see me on a Monday and I would disappear for like a week or two, and then I would reemerge radically changed, and I would just have this cocoon effect. Like I would go from a caterpillar to a butterfly, and it's unnecessary and it's unhealthy. Like, don't focus on the results, focus on the journey. And that's the most important thing. And I just keep telling myself, how do you get to the top of a mountain? Well, one step at a time. And then eventually, before you know it, you're where you want to be. And that's what it's all about. Like, I don't need to gorge myself in one last pizza, one last run of food, and then go on some like extreme painful diet just so I can quickly lose weight, just so I can quickly put it back on. I like to believe that the butterfly effect is also, partner and parallel with the yo-yo effect, where you're constantly yo-yoing back and forth with your weight and nothing ever comes off and it doesn't stand with long-lasting change. And that's what we're about here on Eat the Right Thing. Is this podcast is dedicated to educating and learning about long-lasting change. And I say that as I am going to partake in a Green Smoothie Cleanse. But for me, this cleanse is more of a stepping stone in the right direction. And not necessarily a diet. I don't expect to do this Green Smoothie Cleanse and then go off this cleanse and start eating pizza and burgers all over again. This cleanse is just one step in many steps toward getting me to being fully healthy, fully realize what I'm eating and how it's contributing to my body and how my body is affecting the environment and the world. And I want to be more responsible for the actual food that I eat. So with that being said, if anyone is listening to this and you want to get on this journey and you want to radically change yourself, don't wait for tomorrow. I mean, time it if you can. If you know there's going to be a bunch of like nonsense and like the weeks to come, and you don't know if you'll have the ability to build up that resistance, just start small and just do what you can do to get there. And like I said, it's just one step, man. Just think of one step. Whenever it gets tough, just one step at a time. We're all going to get there. We're all going to get there together. So until next time, see you later. And remember, be the best version of yourself today. If you like what you heard today, then please give us some of your support. You can support us by going to spacesproductions.com/support. Again, that's spacesproductions.com/support. And there you can either donate via PayPal, or you can actually sign up for our Patreon, where we have exclusive premium content sitting there waiting just for you. All right, so we'll see y'all in 2 weeks. On the next episode of Eat the Right Thing, we really dive into the Green Smoothie Cleanse.
I feel pretty good. It gets pretty tough sometimes, especially at work. Because those people bring in donuts and cookies and chocolate.
Someone brought in monkey bread today. On Friday.